Good afternoon. I think it's afternoon. Yeah, it's got to be afternoon. Okay, so I am just leaving the library and we're going to get Joy. But I thought as I drove, I would talk to you because I'm ready to flap my gums on Earl. I was just at the library filling out a consumer complaint with the state of Florida because I have been dealing with Earl about this transmission, and every day Earl said that he said that they don't know what they're doing. So the estimate came to like a little over $1,000, and I had to pay for the diagnostic test, which was besides that. And I paid for the diagnostic test at the first place where I usually take them because that's where they are, the PO 713. Anyway, and these people, so I took it to, they were highly recommended from people. I put it on Facebook and then my automotive place recommended them too. It's called Pope Automotive and Transmission, or Pope Transmission and Automotive, one of those things, in Little Canada, Minnesota. Mike and Justin, great, top notch. And everybody said nice things about them, and I totally agree. And the van's been sitting there since Monday because Earl, I sent him the estimate, and Earl's like right away, you know when somebody is defensive, that is probably them who doesn't know what they're doing. And he's like, they don't know what they're doing. And then he goes off on them on the estimate. And I wrote him back and I said, well, to answer your question, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I tallied it today. I made it in 2 payments when I paid. Here's the thing. The person that I dealt with was Rob from Hot Wheels in Pearson, Florida, because that's where I was staying, and I don't have much nice things to say about him either. Hot, and it's WHEELZ, Hot Wheels. Him and Earl are friends, and he's like, I promised you I'll get Earl to get back to you. And I don't know if I told you that when I tried to get the warranty last time, so Rob gave me the number there, and I called, and it would go directly to voicemail. Well, it wouldn't go directly. You'd have to listen to this whole spiel, and then it would ring, nobody would answer, and then it would give you another spiel, and then it would send you to the mailbox, but the mailbox is always full. And I dealt with that, and finally the only way I got through to them was this lady, Bridget. I don't know what her role is there, but she works there, and she wrote me and assured me that if anything was happened, they would replace it for free. Did I say I paid $4,309.82 for that transmission? Anywho, so, when I got the warranty invoice or whatever with it on there, it was all fine, and then, okay, this happened. And then I tried to get a hold of them, and same thing, for 2 weeks. It said, I had to sit there, listen to all that. It really takes like 2 minutes. And then it says, voicemail is full. They can't accept messages. And then Bridget reached out to me, and she's like, oh, we were transferring over email or whatever, phone systems, that was it. I'm like, oh, have you been doing that since January? But I tried to call today. Same thing. You can't get through to them. Try and call Pope Automotive in Largo, Florida, and you too will not be able to get through. So I'm sure Consumer Affairs in Florida will be intrigued that if somebody's spending money. So Earl, we've been texting, and I sent him the estimate, and every day I'm like, Earl, you need to call them. And he's like, I will call them, and then what's your zip code, because I'll find somebody in network to deal with it. And I'm like, then I was talking to the guys, and it's like what he wants to do is just put a Band-Aid on it. And Jesse's calling me, so I'll be right back. Okay, I accidentally butt dialed there. So, so Earl promised me yesterday morning, promised me. I even ran my, I said, Earl, can you call them, please? The van's been sitting there since Monday. And he says, yes, I will call them, and I will send you like places to call. Nope, never happened. So I slept on it, and I called them this morning and said, just fix it. I will pay for it out of my pocket, and then I'll deal with Earl myself. Because even if they did fix it and they had to deal with Earl, they wouldn't get paid. They wouldn't get paid. So I don't know. I may have to, I think what the Consumer Affairs does is they like mediate. But again, it's not just for me, because I'm sure they'll be interested that I can't imagine that they don't have other complaints, because you can't even get a hold of anybody. And so I'm talking to the owner, and he's still not getting back to me. I wouldn't want anyone to use either of those businesses. And what's sad is I spent over $6,000 at Hot Wheels, and then other people from the RV park went through them, and so I brought them a lot of business, and now I'm sorry I did that. So I wouldn't use either one of them. Pope's the great one in Minnesota, Little Canada. You could go there, they're great. Justin or Mike. But ProSource HP transmission, I think that's the full name of it, in Largo, Florida. Okay, his name is Earl. You can try and call. You aren't going to get through either. So anyway, I had to take screenshots of everything, because you can upload documents. So I did it of all the texts, of the emails, of the invoice. So I had to do all that too. I just don't understand why do you make life so complicated for other people? I was talking to them at Pope yesterday too. I said, it's about integrity. I get small businesses. Listen, if you're just honest with people, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But I'm not going to get it fixed half-assed. And, if I'm going to sell it, it needs to be done right. Anyway, so that's the tea, that's the drama on a Friday morning. I told Earl, I sent him an email, and I was not kind. I'm nice until I'm not nice. And I said, Earl, this is my life that you're dealing with. Like, my daughter's getting married next week. Just put my mom in assisted living. And I said, the van has been my home for over 3 years. And I just moved out of it 4 weeks ago. And it can't just sit at this place. It can't just sit there. It's not fair to them. So anyway, and speaking of the van, I'm lowering the price. I don't know, I put it as $27, but listen, I will entertain any serious offer, and everything is brand new now. And honestly, I don't even know if I needed a new transmission. I'm questioning, now that I know, I think they're in cahoots together. That is the one thing about being a solo female traveler. You don't know. Well, that's what I told Earl. He's like, well, they're lying to you, or they don't know what they're doing. And I said, to answer your question, no, I don't know. I don't know transmissions. I wouldn't have had to pay $4,300 had I known about transmissions. And I'd be working in transmissions if I knew about them. And he wrote back and he said, I get it. Anyway, we're going to pick up Joy. So let's go see Joy. And she has to go get her hearing aids. It's just a checkup for them to make sure they're working good and stuff. There's somebody pulled over. Okay. All right. Next time I see Joy, I'll be in the car. Actually,
Yeah.
say hi, Mom.
Hi.
Yeah.
This is it.
Joy's Place. Yeah, look at how
Yeah.
cute everybody, all the workers that come in here
Yeah.
tell her how cute it is. Oh, you moved your table. You turned it diagonal. That looks
Yeah,
good.
I did.
Gives more room, right?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
always.
And it's nice. She gets a lot of light in here.
Yeah.
And that's a picture
I'll
of
get
her
over
and my
take it over
dad.
there.
And so got rid of a lot of stuff going into here from the apartment. But yeah, it looks so
Cool.
cute. And
Yeah.
then over here is her reading machine, the new reading machine,
Yeah.
her computer, and yeah. And then your bathroom's really nice too. That I won't show you, but the bathroom's really
I
big.
just leave it out and plugged in because I use it every day.
I said the vacuum.
Yeah.
And we don't know where Livy is. Livy never comes out. Oh, Livy's in there sleeping. Hi, Livy.
Did she come out?
Can you say there's Livy? No, she ain't coming out. She was like, what do you want? So yeah, so that's Joy's Place.
Her dishes are over here.
Yeah, it's cute. Okay, I am back. I'm actually parked waiting for Jesse to get home. I brought pizza and I'm helping them put stuff together tonight for the wedding. So it's a week from today. So it's exciting. Starting to feel real now. And, oh, I thought that was them. I have to wait till they get back so that I can, they have a code I have to get in. So anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it was nice seeing Joy. Sorry you only got to see her for a couple minutes, but you got to see her place. She, we had to go to Miracle Ear. It was just like a 3-month checkup. They clean them and just make sure they don't need to put any new parts in or anything. And all that is free. Well, free. Yeah, the hearing aids cost a lot of money, but, I really like them. I think that they've done a good job, and she doesn't say what anymore. And yeah, so they were well worth the investment. And as far as the medical assistance thing goes, I didn't really explain. So when I applied the first time, the lady I talked to in this county said I needed to fill out this one form, and that was for the assessment. And she sent me that specific form, and then she said that I need to go on the website and fill out the medical assistance form. So I'm like, okay, no problem. Did all that. But she didn't tell me, and I don't know, maybe, when you know something, maybe it's assumed you know. So I just filled out the medical assistance form. I didn't know there was a difference between medical assistance, which means like housing, food stamps, all that kind of stuff, and long-term care medical assistance. So they're two different forms. So I filled out the first one. So when we got that notice that she wasn't eligible for housing, it's like, what? And they sent it to a different county. So that was even more baffling. But the social worker figured it out. And then I was just there today, and the new staff have started. So it's a little weird because I told you it was sold to LifeSpark, and my mom didn't have internet. And so when I went there, the reason why she didn't have internet was because now it's on the new people's internet. So I just had to get the password. Anyway, all that to say that I had to fill out that new form, and that new form was even more arduous than the other one, and that took me over an hour to fill that out. And then I had to go to FedEx again. This one cost, so I had to fax it. Otherwise, I could send it by mail, which I didn't have time for snail mail because I need it to go through now, like soon. And then you could fax it, send it by mail, or you could go there. And it's like an hour away from where I am, this county courthouse. And so I faxed it, and it was $43. It was this application, and then plus I attached the power of attorney again. So yeah, who'd have thought faxing would cost so much? It's ridiculous. Anywho's, all right, well, I'm gonna go have some fun tonight, eat some pizza, and work on some wedding stuff. It's beautiful here. Hope it's beautiful where you are. And yeah, well, yeah. Oh, I was gonna tell you. So I'm trying to do like healing things. I'm getting into meditation and stuff because it's all too much. Just a little too much. Just a little too much. People have pushed me over the edge. Not just a small push, but a shove. They have just shoved me over the edge. So I've been looking for ways to like heal myself and just be, namaste. The bees. So they're gonna let me interview them to see what this bee therapy is all about. So I thought it would be interesting. That was nice. Sometimes all you gotta do is ask. So I'm gonna show up on Sunday, do this, and then I'm gonna interview them for the bee therapy. So okay, you've actually seen me a lot this week. I just kind of like whenever, I don't know, I suppose since I haven't been working much, I felt like making videos and all that I'm going through. Okay, I'm gonna let you go here. But Charlene, I was asking 30, I think I told you, now she's really all fixed and got the seal of approval here. They said everything is good. Yeah, oh, I forgot to tell you too, it has new stereo speakers. I got new stereo speakers too, and new fuel injectors, new spark plugs with wires, all new oxygen sensors, new tires. Right when I got back, got new tires, got new brakes. I got, everything is new. Charlene's brand new. But people tell me all these different things to solar for, but I will take like 25,000, or if you have a price in mind, like I'll entertain any serious offers. So you can write me at Ad-Van-Tures Over 50 at yahoo.com. Good thing money doesn't mean much to me. As long as I can get by, I'm fine. Okay, I hope people get, it's too much to ask. People get better, people get nicer. I was just saying to Jesse today, how hard is it to be nice? Isn't it harder to be mean or to be a shithead? I don't know. It just seems like a lot more work. What do I know? What do I know? Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Go out, make an adventure, no matter how big or how small. You have to sell everything and move into a van. No, life is the adventure. Oh, and thanks everyone too. Squirrel! Thanks everyone for the kind comments about you like the stories. And then so many people have written me about when I was talking about, the elder orphans, which I still don't like that term, but and told me their stories and how they felt and thanked me for posting that, because there's so many of us. I consider myself kind of an orphan, but thank you. That makes me feel like that's what I'm doing the videos for. I really don't care about the numbers or the money or whatever that it is. I don't make hardly any money, but I mean, whatever I make, it's great. It'll go towards this. But yeah, you guys really just make me feel like it's worth to keep doing the videos, even though I'm not going to be in the van anymore. I think I found the purpose for me right now at this time. Go call someone you love, and as Joy says, tell them that you love them, and don't you dare forget your magic. Oh, this pizza smells pretty good. I don't think I can wait 15 minutes. All right. I will see you in the next one. Bye.